Day after day, smartphones and computers are getting closer, and the needs smartphones fulfill are gradually easing our computers from their day-to-day use. But there is one hole smartphones cannot possibly fill yet, at least not in the coming decade, and that is software repair servicing. Understandably, cloud services have phased out the constant needs to synchronize smartphones' data on our PCs, especially by using cables. But PCs are still needed to correct and repair our phone software issues. And when these needs do arise, that phone must be connected to the PC. Meanwhile, in order to establish a connection between our PCs and smartphones using compatible USB cables, appropriate drivers must have been installed on the PC before any connection between the phone and the PC can be established. For MediaTek-powered Android devices, MTK USB VCOM drivers is an important drivers package required to be installed on any PC intended to be used for flashing, reloading OS, or unbricking MTK Android devices. In this video, we discuss how to manually install MTK USB VCOM drivers on Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, and Windows 11 PCs. Let's start with the Windows 8. To install USB VCOM drivers on your Windows 8 PC, you need to first disable driver signature verification. Do not worry, the procedure to disable signature verification is also covered in this video. Now, let's proceed. Already, I assume you have had signature verification disabled and that you have downloaded MTK USB VCOM drivers and extracted it onto a folder on your PC. If you have not downloaded the drivers yet, see the link to download the latest MTK USB VCOM drivers in this video descriptions below. To start, from your Windows 8 PC, press the Windows Start button. This will bring up the Windows 8 Start screen as is displayed here on my screen. Now, click on the Search button and search for Device Manager. Once it appears, click on the Device Manager app. From the Device Manager screen, click on any of the devices in the list and then click on Action from the topmost bar and scroll down to Add Legacy Hardware option and select it. From the Install Wizard window that opens, click on Next. And from here, select the hardware that I manually select from a list. Then click Next. From here, just click on Next again. Now from here, select Have Disk and from the pop-up box, click on Browse. Now, navigate to the folder in which you have extracted the MTK USB VCOM drivers that you have earlier downloaded. From this folder, you will see separate folders for each of Windows XP, Windows Vista, and Windows 7. Select the appropriate folder for your PC. Note: Windows 8 and Windows 8.1 users can use MTK USB VCOM drivers for Windows 7 and it will work just fine. So, since I'm using Windows 8, I will choose Windows 7 drivers folder. Now, from within Windows 7 drivers folder, you will see .inf files for 32-bit and 64-bit PCs. Because I use 64-bit OS, I will select the 64-bit .inf file. Make sure you select the appropriate .inf file for your PC here. Once the .inf file has been selected, you can now click on Open, and from here, click OK. From the screen here, you need to select MediaTek preloader USB VCOM ports, and then click on Next. Here, click Next again. Now, wait a few seconds while the PC installs the drivers. Now that it's done, click Finish, and that's it. You have just successfully manually installed MTK USB VCOM drivers on your Windows 8 PC. Note: to manually install the MTK USB VCOM drivers on Windows 7, you can follow the same exact procedures and steps for Windows 8 as was shown. The only difference is you may not need to disable driver signature verification. Now, let's proceed to manually install MTK USB VCOM drivers on Windows 10. But first, we will disable driver signature enforcement, which is an equivalent of driver signature verification, before we proceed. Remember, I mentioned that Windows 8 users also need to disable drivers verification for the PC before proceeding to manually install USB VCOM drivers. Here is how to do it. First, Right-click anywhere on your PC screen, and from the pop-up, scroll to and click Personalization. From here, click on Home. And from here again, scroll down to Updates and Security and click on it. From the options to the left of the screen here, go to Recovery and click it. Now, under Advanced Startup, click Restart Now and wait while your PC restarts. After your PC restarts, you will be presented with these options. Choose Troubleshoot and then choose Advanced Options. From here, you're going to choose Startup Settings, then click Restart and wait while your PC restarts. From the screen that shows after your PC restarts here, you're going to have to press the F7 key from your keyboard. Immediately the F7 key is pressed, your PC will restart again. Wait while the PC boots on. Now that the PC is booted, driver signature enforcement has been disabled. You may now proceed to manually install MTK USB VCOM drivers on your Windows 10 PC. Here, I assume you have downloaded the USB VCOM drivers for your Windows 10 PC. If not yet, you will find the link to download the latest MTK USB VCOM drivers for your PC in this video descriptions below. Now, let's proceed by opening Computer Management. To do so, the simplest way is to right-click on your PC's shortcut from your desktop's home screen and scroll to Manage option and select it. Once the app is launched, from the options to the left of the screen here, scroll down to Device Manager and click on it. Now, click on any of the devices that shows up in the list to the right of my screen here. Once it's highlighted, click on Action in the top bar here, then scroll down to Add Legacy Hardware and click on it. Here, click Next. And from here, select the hardware that I manually select from a list, then click Next. From here, click Show All Devices. Now click Have Disk. From here, click Browse. Then navigate to the folder in which you have extracted the MTK USB VCOM drivers you earlier downloaded. In this folder, there are two .inf files, each for 32-bit and 64-bit operating systems respectively. Select the file that's appropriate for your PC. Because I use 64-bit Windows 10 OS, I will select the 64-bit.inf file in this folder. Now that it is selected, I will click OK. From the list here, select MTK USB ports and not mediatek USB VCOM ports. I will select MTK USB ports now and click Next. I'll click Next again. Now, we need to wait while the PC manually installs the MTK USB VCOM port drivers. During the installations, Windows might pop up several warnings. Just click on Install this driver software anyway to grant the installations. Now that the installations has been completed, you can click on the Finish button to close the install wizard.